Welcome back. This is Early Starters, and the entertainment segment, gave us insight into what marriage should look like. Having your marriage in 3 countries and being celebrated by whites and blacks, and at the end of the day, for a father to have come out to say, no, this man is not just your husband, but your boss. And the argument behind the camera has been, why should he use the word boss? Rather, he could have used Lord. He is someone you should be submissive to. We know that. And I preach that on this program. But I know feminists will be so against the boss thing. Because if you say your husband should be your boss, that means you should be controlling your life in here. He should be ordering you around. But this time around, I prefer that you say your husband is your father. He is your Lord, as acceptable by the both scriptural books that we read. And that's the Holy Quran and the Bible. Or what do you think, sir? Dr. Samuel Adebayo. Good morning, sir.
Good morning and good to be with you here.
Yeah.
I think that statement will cause a lot of conflict.
Yeah, of course, yes, it will.
But coming from angle of religious aspect, once a man paid bad price of a woman, he become your owner. You know, if you remember vividly, in one of our teaching here, I've talked about the word Lord. When Jesus used it in the context of, you called me your Lord and your teacher, Rabbi.
Yes.
So the word Lord means owner. That means someone that have the sole rights over a thing. So once a man paid bad price of a woman, it's not just husband, it becomes your Lord. And the word Lord means I own you. But I think from feminine perspective, they don't love to hear that because some believe in the equal right.
I think that is even still acceptable to the word boss.
But to the word boss, yes.
Boss is ordering you around, you saying yes sir at every point.
I think maybe it's a slip of tongue.
A slip of tongue.
Yes.
Could it be that Nigerians are the one that tweeted or twisted?
I heard it now, the man said it. All the bloggers, they blog the same thing he said. The word boss here have a nature of controlling, demanding and dictating.
Yes, dictating, autocratic.
Yes. Which is very, very abnormal in marriage. No marriage can survive under a boss.
Because for him to change that very word, he has to organize another marriage.
Yes. Yes.
All right, we are starting on this very beautiful note because leadership is not just about what you have on the paper as plans, as goals, as skills, and you trying to craft something for yourself. But leadership is about carrying people along, whether in your marriage, as you will not be the boss in that organization, not just the boss, but a servant leader, somebody that carries people along. Ask about their opinion, tell them to give their opinion. What can we do to better the situation of this our organization? And people will come together and give you something very, very interesting and of course realistic. And on the program today we'll be talking about developing leadership skills. Obviously the breakdown has it that let's talk about processing, let's talk about developing, let's talk about how we can best adjust things that will suit our craft or our ability as a leader, because ordinarily the practice, develop and expanding leadership is what we should learn. So to make it that simple in that media context, let's look at developing leadership skills, and that's why we have our life coach, Dr. Sam Adebayo. Once again, good morning.
Good morning, and good to be with you.
All right, sir. When we talk about developing leadership skill, what does it entail?
Now, when you are developing a skills, it simply means you are learning what it requires to achieve your goal as a leader. So one of the key aspects of this developing leadership skill is preparation. Because preparation will position your gift or talent. I used to say that if you fail to prepare before you appear, you will disappear.
Before you appear,
you will disappear.
So what are you learning? Because I can see that you are nodding your head.
If you look at,
my dear friend,
if you look at the process or the ongoing government, you will agree with me without iota of doubt that it seems that these people are not prepared. Are not prepared. And this I say that the reason why people fail to prepare is because they don't know the value and advantage of preparation. Preparation position you. Abraham Lincoln said, I will prepare myself until my opportunity comes. See, for the young ones watching us now, opportunity flies every day. But you have not been trained to recognize it because it is clothed in apron of problem. So now when
there must be challenges before
yes,
the opportunities.
That's what Obasanjo told Good Luck. He said, we know there's problem in Nigeria already. That's why we elected to solve the problem. Don't come and tell us again that we have challenges. No, so when you are not prepared, when opportunity comes, you will not be sensitive enough to recognize it. And in the law of recognition, it is says that whatever you don't recognize will exit you.
Whatever you do not
you don't recognize will exit you. So when it exits you, you still be waiting, either crying and praying. When it comes again and you are not still prepared, you won't recognize it. So practice will sharpen your skill, sharpen your gift. But I played football for about 15 years. And when we go to gym, this is what you see in most local gym. He said, no pain, no gain. No pain, no gain. So now, and they says, practice, they said, make perfect. So you have to continually do it. The same thing over and over and over until you master it.
That's where the developmental comes in.
You see, our nerves, our muscle, the more you place them under rigorous training, they don't return back to the same thing again.
I recall that when I wanted to start the gymming stuff, you know,
it was very difficult.
Yes, it was very difficult, and I started for a while. But you know, during that period, every night the body ache, and because I wanted my flat tummy back. But when I stopped it for 3 days, I could not.
You won't be able to meet up.
Go back
to the beginning again. So,
I could not go back.
And if you will recall, that last week I said that human being are creature of habits. And it is said that whatever you do for 21 days becomes your habit, part of you. So that's why I will say that repetition is the mother of learning. Whatever you know that you don't do repeatedly, you will soon forget it. So you have to either, if you want to develop yourself on how to be honest, you must place a value on yourself that come what may be, come what the situation is, I will say the truth. Nothing will make me to underplay this value.
And that's how people find you to be a person of high integrity.
Consistent.
Yes.
Now I tell people this is my 25 years in this thing. Now we started young then, but writing, talking, speaking, I can go on and on.
You know,
and you asked me that
the first time I sat under your lecture, I was like, God, do we have people like this in this fold? Because ordinarily people would just want to shy away from facts.
For facts, yes.
Because they want to make you feel, you know, leadership is something sweet, is something fun.
It is not.
It is not fun.
It is not.
If you have to, you know, channel your strength towards a direction, you need to pay the
sacrifice.
The sacrifice.
In fact, I have said that the greatness of a vision is determined by the sacrifice in it. If you cannot sacrifice for what you are pursuing, throw it away, because it won't go far. This I says that you are not yet living until you find what to die for. Life is not all about what you want to live for, but what to die for. It is when you find what to die for that you start living. Now, whatever you are pursuing in life that you cannot die for, throw it away. It's not meant pursuing. Jesus so much believed in the salvation of humanity that he left everything and died on it. We've seen leaders like that, the likes of Mahatma Gandhi, the likes of Martin Luther King Jr. They sacrificed Nelson Mandela. 28 years incarceration. They asked him to go. He said no, until my people are set free. So if you cannot sacrifice, and this thing is part of skill, we must learn too. Life is not all about pleasure. I've said here that people don't learn in pleasure, they learn in pain. So that pain is part of the sacrifice.
Sacrifice you have to put in place for things to be achieved.
When you spoke with me on Friday, I have to take up the ministration on Friday stroke Saturday. We came early in the morning, came back. I have not even slept before I start preparing. Sacrifice. If you can't sacrifice, you won't go far in life.
Because
that is what is
we are
lacking.
learning a lot from this. Even
Yes.
you know, people decide not to give out what they have.
Yes.
Feeling that are they going to pay me for it?
Yes.
What am I going to enjoy? What is going to be my benefit? But you have forgotten that the more you push that out, you get more also from what you are giving to the society.
It expands.
That is what I'm going to say.
Expand.
Now I'm now going to the phase of the expansion phase now. How do you expand what you have already developed?
See, when you have developed and you are serving, the gifts keep on expanding.
Okay.
The skill keep on just like take a crude oil to refinery. When you get in, you come with one single crude oil, but by the time it is touched with refinery process, it continues to expand. You extract gasoline, petrol, diesel, black oil, polymer, etc. It expands. So when you refine and fine tune yourself, you expanded, you increase. But certain things are locked up inside of you that you are yet to recognize. It begin to surface. So that's
Recognition of some
some skills within you.
Self-discovery.
Self-discovery.
Now, what are the things that you discover on trying to expand and discipline yourself in this phase of having a particular leadership skill?
You may not know that you can talk until while you are teaching people do this, do that, and suddenly you started mastering public speaking. Some people are very shy naturally. Reverend Sam Adeyemi said by personality that is a melancholy. A melancholy love to work within, unlike sanguine and choleric.
Yes, that loves
He said,
teamwork.
but he has this skill of administrative skills until he started going out, teaching people, lecturing, organizing symposium, conferences, and today he has mastered it. It's a global phenomenon today. But if you fail to do that, you won't be able to go beyond the level you are. You won't be able. That's why many people are stuck. All the coaches of championships agree that there are two factors, character, that make a team to go from good to great. And one said preparation of team and practice of player. Preparation, you prepare them and they practice what you have been prepared them for. So now, having done that, you'll be able to know that number one, practice enable development. When I was playing football, my younger brother was like number 4 to me, Solomon Adebayo. Now, was not in sports then. I was playing then. Suddenly, I saw he used to come to the field. He will gym, play. Now, he's representing Nigeria in heavyweight now. Heavyweight boxing now. But when you look at him then, the physiques and the way he was then, they're not aligned. But when he practiced what, I do go to Teslim Balogun Stadium, go to National Stadium to go and watch him fight. Yes.
And how do you feel when he's been beaten?
Sometimes when they exchange punches, I will like, well, it is what you are prepared for. So you should know it better. So the harder you work, the harder it becomes to surrender. When you see people that easily give up, it's because they've not continually practice and develop what they know. Number 2, practice demand discipline. It is my nature. I woke up early. I read, I write. Even before I come here now, I will read and write so that I'll be able to prepare myself properly. So it entails discipline. the ability to do the right thing at the right time. So when it becomes discipline, so you understand that if you desire to grow and improve, you must practice.
Practice makes perfect.
Perfect. So number 3, practice also lead to discovery. The more you practice, the more you discover another aspect of you that you don't know. There are giants that lies dormant within you that can take you to the greatest place in life. But if you don't steer them, if you don't steer the giant within you, they will die there. Just like a man who have a gold mine feed, and he left the gold mine feed inside for another gold mine. Before he came back, his gold mine has been sold. So you must continually learn, practice.
But there are some times that you learn over time, you practice, do all sorts. But you know, the challenges that you are faced with will always make you feel bad about what you want to even delve into. Okay, like you have people that are not encouraging you, you have people that talk you down, or the situation is not even looking like it's going to be, it's promising enough at that point. What do you do? How do you tackle that?
That process is character development. You must learn endurance and adaptation.
Endurance,
because you can't tell me you are a leader. Imagine you are a president of a nation, opposition party speak evil and ill of you, and you said, I'm not doing it again, I'm resigning.
Is it possible?
It simply means that you have not developed character. You have not known that no matter what you do in life or how honest you are, there will be one person out there that will stand against you. So it's part of endurance you must learn. Now, Joseph had a dream. And the dream is that Joseph will become a leader sometimes one day in the future. He never saw that part of the character development along the line of fulfilling his dream is that his own blood brother, biological brother, will cast him into the pit. And what will he do? Learn character. He was in the pit. Same brother sold him to Ishmaelites. There are people who are there who are ready to sell you and collect money over you. Yes, there are people like that. One of the worst that can happen to you is that your own blood brother, family can plot your downfall. So it's part of character development. They sold him to Ishmaelite. From Ishmaelite, he was sold to Potiphar. And I tell people that whatever challenges and trial you are going through in life is preparing you for where you are going to. But because we are wired and programmed to always love pleasure, we don't see the opportunity of preparing, using our challenges to prepare us for where we are going to. So from Ishmael, they sold him to Potiphar. Potiphar, when he brought him down to the house of Potiphar, Potiphar was one of the key staffs of the government of the day. Now, Joseph had to begin to learn maintenance and development, management, resources management. Yes, how to use resources, financial resources, fiscal resources, personnel resources. He was learning management. He was learning planning. He was learning controlling. He was learning organizing. He was also, learning how to administer things. He never knew that he's going to become the prime minister. I believe he can bring something great out of this thing I've just said now. Yes, he's going to become a prime minister in the future. If Joseph has bypassed that process, he won't succeed as a prime minister of Egypt. So
it is very, very important for us to go through challenges.
You must go through it.
All right. While you're trying to develop yourself as a person and also expand, your skill, or maybe the skill that you have already gotten on the spot of, trying to become great, can you sample people's opinion? Can you ask about your growth? Can you ask them, what am I doing right? Do you think I'm doing it great?
That's why you need people, like-minded people.
Okay, like-minded people.
People that share your mindset, because people of myopic mentality will never talk you up. They will talk you down. So you need people who share your vision, people who share your dream, people who are honest, who can do self-appraisal and give you right value of yourself. But oftentimes I tell people you shouldn't base your worth on people's opinion, because opinion is a natural endowment. Everybody are entitled to their opinion. Some people may wrongly define you if you don't know yourself.
People may
wrongly define you. So that's very, very important for you to know. People, either you like it or not, people have their opinion of you. So it's not left to you
to make things right,
yes.
correct their opinion.
Yes, yes, yes.
All right, going back to the expansion, can we have more ways of helping ourselves on the very skill that we have already developed
So
within
if
ourselves?
you commit yourself to practice, now take note of the following. Now practice will show to people that you are committed. You are committed to this thing. You asked me something last week and I said, whatever that comes to my hand now, I think of how to progress, how to move forward, what I'm doing. Yes.
Progressing,
yes.
You should not think of retrogressing.
Life is not static. Life is moving every second. If you are not moving with the pace at which life is moving, you become obsolete.
So of the expansion, progress is very pertinent.
Very important.
And after progressing, what comes next?
Now, your performance can always be improved. I have said to people that yesterday's success can become a barrier to today's success. If you are tied down and imprisoned with yesterday's success, that you are so much carried away by the euphoria of yesterday's success,
people
applauding you, and you are unable to think straight that there are better version of me than this. This is not my final destination. I am looking higher than this. Not that I have attained, but this thing I do, I press on every day.
I think that brings us to the think big,
Yes, yes. Everybody, see, this I've come to say in leadership, that in leadership, you must have a leader that inspires you. You must have a leader that you is looking forward to become.
A mentor.
So, and that's why I will always say that if you have no one who inspires you, you will soon expire. One day, Dr. Miles Memory was invited to South Africa during the government of Nelson Mandela. And he said he had been longing to see him, that if read about him, how he was incarcerated, how his fight the colonial master then. So when he got there, and the man extended palm to him, and he touched the hand, he said something shiver in him. I said when he shiver, he could not hold the hand again. He just dropped the hand. And the man said, why do you shiver? He said, no, sir. He said, I know you shiver. What you touch is a sacrifice for the freedom of South Africans. He paid it. It's a part of the duty they gave him when he was in prison is to be using sledgehammer to break rock. So in the process, 27 and a half years, almost 28 years, the palm become callous. He said, when you shake me now, I don't feel anything again. It's not sensitive anymore. It has lost sensitivity. That is the sacrifice of what they are enjoying here
in
today.
South Africa.
Yes. So it is what we must.
That's not so easy. So how long can you go as a person to sacrifice for clearing your past or making your leadership skill something that is worthwhile, that will be noticed and recognized by people?
The sacrifice will soon pay, but initially you may be obscure. You're obscure. No one is noticing you. That's where people get discouraged. You don't get discouraged. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. I still talk to God every day. I see people asking me, you are talking about our sponsor and this one I'm doing, it is sacrifice for me.
Sacrifice is not just something that you can you think of, okay, let me just fix it. It's something that you have to do over time.
It's not.
Either by communicating to people, either by asking for help, because I tell people that it's not too big for you to ask for help.
It's not.
you ask for help. And when you feel that people that you're asking for help from and they are not responding to
That's
you,
why
that is when you feel like, okay, let me hold myself back a little bit and let me move to another phase.
I love where you come up from. Individual is given vision. God doesn't give a vision to two people. That's not the idea of God. When you are given vision, you also need the like-minded people who have the right skill, require talent and gifting that will support that vision. But along the process, if you have not met the right people, you may look as if you are burdened or you are tiresome. You are the one doing it alone. Right people will come. Keep doing it. You must be the first person to buy into what you are doing.
And break the jinx.
Yes.
Of it's not progress.
When the right people come, you don't need to persuade them. You don't need to force them.
You know, with what you said, somebody said, if you post your video on YouTube,
yes,
be the first person, create another account.
Yes.
Be the first person to like it.
To like it.
Be the first person to watch it. Then that will now help the algorithm to push it further. That if you just leave it there, I have posted it, nobody is able to
I have 3 TikTok accounts. I have 3 TikTok accounts. Once I post on Sam Adebayo, I use Purposeful Living Ministry account, and I also have another one to share it. And I discovered that the more you share it, immediately you start seeing views.
Yes, yes, and push it.
You are right.
If you are not progressing, if you are not helping yourself to progress,
nobody will come around.
That means you are not propelling.
That means you yourself don't believe
in yourself.
In yourself. You don't believe in it.
She said it, and I love the fact that she said you have a business account. You try to create your personal
account. Let me tell you a scenario that happened to me last month. Last month, I took one manager to Mountain Ikoyi at Osun State, CAC Mountain. And we are praying. The man said, I'm watching your program. I'm going to America. I want to buy this what is heavy duty tripod for. He came back last week, and I saw the price, and I was, if he doesn't see what I'm doing,
he won't appreciate
it. He won't appreciate it. So you must be the first one to buy into what you are doing. If you don't believe in what you are doing, how will you want it? It's just like a young lady that you don't take care of yourself. You look tattered, you look so unkept. And you want a man to say, you women, they do that mistake. He say, marry me for what? But not this time, you know.
So all you women watching this program this morning, you have to look good.
Look good
for yourself first.
Because men will see you before they see what is in you.
They are attracted by the beauty.
Yeah, by the beauty. You must see the container before I see the content. So when the container look poor and tattered, nobody will want to wait for the content. So you yourself must be the one. Okay, I remember this message by Pastor Paul Yongicho before his death. He said they want to build cathedral, and he was praying to God. God, help me. And God said, give me what is precious to you. He has one Rolls Royce then. He said he treasured that Rolls Royce. That give me. He said, you give me what is precious to you. He has to go and sell that Rolls Royce. Sell the Rolls Royce. They start the grand foundation of the cathedral. That is when people start coming to give. So if you cannot go on
help yourself
and help what you are doing, I doubt if
all right, unwrapping it up, sir, do we have more on the expansion?
You have what?
More on the expansion.
Okay, now I want us to take note of this, that the growth process is better in an arena where you are allowed to make mistake. In some organization, once you make one mistake, they just bury you. They pull you out of the system. People cannot learn that way. I love one of the great book I read about 20 years ago by John C. Maxwell. The title is Failing Forward. Failing Forward, giving people opportunity to make mistake. We allow them to master it and come up in a better way. But when people are so scared fighting to make mistake. I don't know what Oga will say. I don't know what boss will say. Now
There won't be innovation.
There won't be innovation. There won't be creativity. So you must be willing to start with the small thing that you have. Now I see some young graduates now. They want to start like Macadenuga, like Afeni Otedola. They think big. It's good to think big, but you must start small. Every mansion start from foundation, and at the long run you don't see the foundation again. You must stoop so low to learn to serve before you can go up. Whatever that they start from the top will soon collapse. If you see,
let's take that again, sir. Whatever starts from
the top will soon collapse. I love the Chinese bamboo tree massing. So when you planted a seed of Chinese bamboo tree for 4 years, you won't see anything on the top.
For 4
years. And if you are the type that you have not been taught about patience, you can quickly go and uproot the seed. That why have I planted you for 4 years and you are not bringing forth anything?
But I think bamboo in Nigeria will always go.
Now that's the original one. Now,
okay, our own is not the original.
Yeah, that's the original one. Now
our own has been in existence before.
Go and Google it. You will understand what I'm now.
Or do you mean that they have a different species?
Yes.
So that doesn't make theirs original.
After the 4 years, it will put up one day to 18 feet.
18 feet.
But now, here is the mystery. If it does not grow root system downward for 4 years, and one day is put up 18 feet, one small wind
will break it down.
We uproot it. And the lesson there is that you must grow down before you grow upward. But unfortunately, in our system now, our system don't celebrate obscure things that grow down. They want to see you. Enjoy yourself. Cash cruise. Flexi.
Of which at that point you should be developing yourself.
I said to some pastors, by now you're supposed to be carrying your Bible by yourself, going alone. But you have entourage. You have security. Walking, talking. They are exposing you to untimely death. That's just the truth. If you don't grow down and you grow up, boom, one single challenges will knock you down. Adam, born in a day, grew up in a day. He became a man in a day. One single temptation and trial from the devil, is knocked down
through Eve.
Yes, so you must be able to go down. Go down so that you can sustain. Challenge, test and trial will come your way.
They are not evitable.
They will come. But when you have developed your root system, you will be able to sustain when it comes. So it's very, very, very important. So start with a small thing. When I'm writing a business proposal, then I tell people one of the worst things as a early starter that you can do to yourself.
I love that.
Yes, early starter that you can do to yourself is to go and borrow money to start business because you have not mastered the craft
of that business.
So it is better to start with what you are. Very small improvements, consistent practice will produce major results. Very small improvements, consistent practice will produce major results.
The major result is now the expansion. It's been a wonderful time, talking about developing leadership skills on the program this morning. And Pastor Sam Adebayo, like I love to call him, but he is a doctor, Dr. Sam Adebayo, who is a leadership coach known by all. He's been doing well to help us drink from his well of understanding, from his well of knowledge, and from his coaching ability. Even if you are not in that million folds paying him, that's thank you for doing this for us. Yet he gives his all to empower the youth with his oratory skills, things that he knows that are visible, they are realistic. And this morning I want him to quickly wrap it up that sir, we know that it's not so easy finding ourselves in this kind of economy, and you trying to put this together. The resources are not there, the workmanship is not there, and all of those things are making it look like, no, developing my leadership skill is not available. What do I do? Wrapping it up, sir, because we have to go.
There is no use whatsoever trying to help people who cannot help themselves. You cannot push anyone up who does not try or willing to climb.
So if I have to carry you, you have to raise your
Yes, Yoruba will say ọmọ tó ṣípá nìyá ìwé.
Magbe.
I hear Pastor Olumide Emmanuel said that the reason why they employ BSc holder, MSc holder, PhD holder is because they have fear to start. They don't want to start. How
So
would
they
I
prefer
do?
the ND holders and
Yes, you know why? Because they've seen the fear in them that I can't start small. They don't want to start small. They don't want to start little. Consider me, yes. That's why you see the likes of Pella can put employment notice out there that they want to employ BSc graduate, master's holder to be a streamer.
Yes. It's streamer, yes.
Because those people have the skill, they have the know-how, but they don't have the guts to start. In public speaking, they call it butterfly.
Butterfly in my tummy.
In my tummy, yes.
All right, sir, how do you close, sir?
So what I will say is this: keep at it, keep doing it. Better day will come.
Keep at it, keep doing it. Better days will come. Do not let that butterfly in your tummy keep you down or hold you down or not allow you to develop your skill, to discover yourself, to process your ability, and for you to grow, because that expansion is the major thing.
Yes.
Expansion is the major thing. And Dr. Sam Adebayo is always here to help you out. If you have questions, if you need more, advice on this coaching of becoming a